Because if you want to see a doctor,
Yeah.
what your body is pretty important.
Oh,
is
yeah.
Is it a male body or a female body?
Sure.
Just how you choose to identify in your gender doesn't really say much about what medical treatment you'd want from a doctor.
But there's also there's also like a philosophical understanding that is undermined, right, in her tradition. I mean, we would say, like, okay, yes, biologically there's some issues, practically there's some issues, but also like there's something anthropological, as we would say. Also.
That's problematic with this system, as we articulated.
Which kind of takes us to what is the key thing, which is what is the heart of what the church says in this regard and why.
Yeah, so I mean, up front, the church does not agree with all of these definitions, all of these categories as we've explained them. So why not? I mean, at a base level.
Because we are unity of body and soul, that we're not two separate things in relationship. We are composite body and soul. And we might, in our current context, push that further and say, my body matters. That my body isn't just some plastic thing for me to cut up, toy with. My body matters.
You are your body.
You are your body.
That's right.
I don't say my body walked down the hallway this morning. I say I walked down the hallway this morning, even though it was my body that was doing the moving. I'm a unity. I'm a composite, body, soul.
Yeah, it's important because I think people do get into this this mindset of like I'm a mind or a soul trapped within this body, right? Like really, the real me is somewhere in here. And the stuff that I'm within is inconsequential. But the church, and this is, to be clear, this is not actually something that we believe by faith. This is like something that, like Max said, is a philosophical truth that even people before Christianity were able, I mean, Aristotle famously, this hylomorphic idea, like human beings are one being, but made up of two composite realities, body and soul.
And you've had throughout history, you've had different extremes be kind of bipolarized throughout the philosophical kind of development of just society in general. You've had philosophers such as, I don't know, who comes to mind is an easy enemy, Karl Marx, a materialist.
Right, so that's one end of it.
That's one end of the spectrum.
We're only bodies.
Right, but then you also have somebody like David Hume, right, who's an idealist. Everything's only in the mind, right? Or Kant to some extent too. Everything's only based off of reason. But the church is reiterated time and time again, no, we're a unity of body and soul, which encompasses the soul, activities of the mind, activities of the passions, the appetites, these kinds of things. But we also are composed of a physical nature. And it's in this hylomorphic, what we call hylomorphic union, the union of body and soul, that the church holds as its anthropological principle by which this discussion is first kind of entered into.
Yeah.
Right?
So even my soul, my spirit, my mind, I'm trying to think, what am I? I look to my body and it tells me, it shows me.
Yeah.